Hi, I'm Beachbody coach Anna Marie Janning with this week's tip. I got a call from one of my challengers a couple of days ago, and she said, Anna Marie, I haven't worked out in almost 2 weeks, and my arm was hurt, and then my baby got sick, and I just haven't done anything. And she was like, I don't know how you do it with 4 kids, because I can't even do it with 2. And I said, honey, first of all, you can't beat yourself up. I know it's easier said than done. I have beaten myself up so many times. I can't even count how many times I've beaten myself up over the years. She said, I've lost 10 pounds. And I was like, 10 pounds? That's awesome. That's a lot of weight. And she said, but I would have lost so much more if I hadn't fallen off the wagon. How many times have you said that to yourself? I used to be the queen of if only, if only. I mean, just last month when I went to try on, I had to get a dress for our Coaches Summit in Las Vegas. I tried on this dress and I thought, man, if I hadn't gained that weight back, this dress would look perfect. But then I thought, stop. I just hit myself in the head. Stop thinking like that, because we can't think like that. We have to look forward. We can't look back. And I know most of us have done that. I am so guilty of doing that my whole life pretty much, until now. And I know it's still a little bit of a struggle, because you have to change your mind. As Chalene Johnson has said in many of the recordings that I've posted to this page, you have to change the way your mind thinks in order to be successful at whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, whether it's weight loss or just feeling better, or it's doing a better job in your career, being a better wife, husband, friend, parent, anything. So the way that I had to change my mind is I had to tell myself, and I have to admit, I have to give Tony Horton some credit, because I had heard him say time and time again, don't try to lose weight so that you'll look good for that wedding. Don't try to lose weight so you'll look good for that reunion. Just exercise every day and work out every day so that you feel good every day. And that's what I'm heading towards. And I think I've said this, I probably said this the last time I made a video, but back to my friend who called me and had these things that had come up in her life that had basically just made it really hard for her to take care of herself. So after she said she had lost 10, and she was just like, yeah, but now, blah, and I said, no, don't think like that. Think, okay, I'm 10 pounds lighter than what I was when I started. So let's do this. Let's move forward. And as I've told a lot of challengers in my groups, if I skip one day of working out, it's pretty easy to go back the next day. But if I skip 2 days, it's hard to go back, because 2 days and then 3 days and then 4 days, and then all of a sudden I'm in the habit of not doing it. So once you miss a couple of days, or for me, maybe not everyone, if I miss a couple of days, I'm probably not going to do it again for a while. I mean, that's just the way it is. It's so easy to fall back into not doing it. So this is what I told her. I said, okay, realize that life happens. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Okay, yeah, I have 4 kids, but I've had 9 years to figure out how to do things with 4 kids. She had only had 3 months to figure out how to do things with 2. And honestly, for all you moms out there with young kids, I've told a lot of my friends who have very young kids, that maybe have 2 kids under the age of 3 or 4, in my personal opinion, that is way harder than having 4. Because when you have 2 children in diapers who depend on you for every little thing you do, it is way harder than it is when you have, what I have, a 9-year-old, a 7-year-old, and then 2 young kids, 4 and under 2, but I have helpers. When you have 2 young ones, you might have some help, but I'm talking my 9 and 7-year-old, they unload the dishwasher and start clothes and clean, and you're all on your own when you have the young ones. So moms, young kids, don't beat yourself up. And even if you have older kids, just try to get in the mindset that I'm going to look forward and not look back. I don't want to look back at what I didn't do. Only look forward, okay? I really want everybody to try, if you're in a rut, if you want to start something new, whether it's getting a more organized house, or starting an exercise program, or being a better parent, whatever it is you want to do, look forward. Don't look at your failures, because we learn from, I shouldn't say failures. Someone once said failure is not a good word. Poor decisions is the good word. And poor decisions come from things that happen to us in life. We can't control them. We can't control when a baby wakes up sick in the middle of the night and you're too tired to get up and work out. It's the way it is. Just try to move forward. And when it comes to the eating portion, which is what I always had a problem with. See, if I'd stop working out, then I would stop eating healthy, and then it would just all snowball. And I would think, well, I'm not working out anyway, there's no point in eating healthy. And that's completely untrue, because you can lose weight without exercising one bit by watching your calorie intake. But once I would stop working out, I would wake up with the best intentions. Okay, I'm going to work out today. I'm going to eat right. And then I would get up and I would make the kids breakfast. Say we had waffles. We usually do a lot of homemade waffles. We do pumpkin, banana, sweet potato waffles, because I try to make them a little bit healthier. So I would have my waffle with my measured out portion of syrup, and then somebody wouldn't finish their plate. And guess what? I finished the waffles. And then I think, oh, I've already messed up. Okay, the day is just hosed. So I may as well just not worry today, eat whatever I want, and then tomorrow I'll start. And then tomorrow would come, and it would be the same exact thing, and then it would just keep going and going and going until 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later, there I am, still ready to start the next day. And now, if I finish some waffles in the morning off of somebody's plate, so what? Big deal. I'm not going to gain 10 pounds because I ate somebody's waffle. Okay? But if I keep doing that horrible snowball effect of, well, I messed up, I may as well keep going. In 2 weeks, I will gain 10 pounds in 2 weeks. You won't gain it if you just mess up once. And I shouldn't even say mess up. Life is life. Food is we all have a crazy relationship with food. So all I'm asking is think positive. Don't look back. Only look forward. Be as positive as you can. Don't beat yourself up. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you all next week.